The 12 disciples of Jesus Christ, also known as the 12 Apostles, played a crucial role in the foundation of Christianity. They were individuals from various backgrounds, chosen by Jesus to spread his teachings and continue his work after his death and resurrection. Below is a detailed account of each disciple, their background, and the impact they had on the development of Christianity. 1. Peter. Simon. Peter was a fisherman by trade and was initially known as Simon. He was called by Jesus to follow him and was given the name Peter, meaning rock, to signify his role as a leader among the disciples. Peter is often regarded as the chief apostle. He preached on the day of Pentecost, leading to the conversion of about 3,000 people. According to Catholic tradition, he became the first pope and played a pivotal role in establishing the early church. 2. James, the Greater. James, son of Zebedee, was also a fisherman and the brother of John. He was part of Jesus' inner circle along with Peter and John. James was one of the first martyrs of the apostolic age, executed by King Herod Agrippa I. His martyrdom highlighted the challenges faced by early Christians and strengthened the resolve of the community. 3. John. John, brother of James, was another fisherman and the youngest disciple. He is traditionally identified as the disciple whom Jesus loved. John authored the Gospel of John, 3 epistles, and the Book of Revelation. His writings emphasized love, light, and the divinity of Christ, shaping Christian theology. 4. Andrew. Andrew was the brother of Peter and, like him, a fisherman. He is often depicted as the first disciple called by Jesus. Andrew is recognized for introducing Peter to Jesus. He is regarded as the patron saint of several countries and is known for spreading the gospel in various regions after Jesus' resurrection. 5. Philip. Philip, from Bethsaida, was called to follow Jesus shortly after Andrew and Peter. He is mentioned in the Gospels as having a practical approach to evangelism. Philip played a significant role in spreading Christianity in the Hellenistic regions and is remembered for his encounter with the Ethiopian eunuch, which represents the inclusion of Gentiles in the Christian faith. 6. Bartholomew. Nathanael, often identified as Nathanael, Bartholomew is mentioned in the Synoptic Gospels and is recognized for his initial skepticism about Jesus. Bartholomew is believed to have preached in various parts of the world, including India and Armenia, where he is also considered a martyr. His steadfast faith exemplifies the transformational nature of encountering Christ. 7. Matthew. Levi. Matthew was a tax collector before following Jesus. His profession made him an outcast among many Jews. Matthew authored the Gospel of Matthew, which highlights Jesus as the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies. His background as a tax collector underscores themes of redemption and acceptance in his writings. 8. Thomas. Didymus. Thomas is best known for doubting Jesus' resurrection until he saw the wounds of Christ, earning him the nickname Doubting Thomas. Despite his initial doubt, Thomas became a passionate evangelist, traditionally believed to have traveled to India to spread the gospel. His story illustrates the journey from doubt to faith. 9. James, the Less. Often referred to as James the Less to distinguish him from James the Greater, he is identified as the son of Alphaeus. Little is documented about his life and ministry, but he is thought to have contributed to the early church and to have been a leader in Jerusalem. 10. Thaddeus. Judas, son of James. Thaddeus, also known as Judas, not Iscariot, is noted in the Gospels for his questions and role among the disciples. He is traditionally credited with preaching in places such as Syria and Persia. His inclusion consolidates the message of diverse backgrounds in the apostolic mission. 11. Simon the Zealot. Simon's title references his former affiliation with the Zealots, a political group seeking Jewish independence from Roman rule. Little is known about Simon's post-resurrection ministry, but his background suggests a passion for social justice and a commitment to spreading Jesus' message, emphasizing that faith transcends political boundaries. 12. Judas Iscariot. Judas Iscariot is infamous for betraying Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. He was the treasurer for the disciples and is often portrayed as a tragic figure. Judas' betrayal led to Jesus' arrest and crucifixion, which, while a moment of darkness, was part of the divine plan for salvation. His story serves as a cautionary tale about temptation, greed, and the consequences of disloyalty. The collective impact of the 12 disciples shaped the early church and laid the groundwork for the global spread of Christianity. They exhibited a transformative journey from ordinary individuals to foundational leaders, each contributing their unique gifts and backgrounds to the mission of preaching the gospel. Their teachings and actions continue to inspire believers and influence the moral framework of countless communities worldwide.